Good evening, Rockets fans. As you can see, we are in a new location, but we still coming to you with Rockets stats, facts, things we can improve on. Uh, Although I'm excited, I was very disappointed in last night's game. Let's get right into it, y'all. Alfaron's late game free throws, as I've been shouting last season, and seems like his entire career that he's been struggling with free throws, late game situations, clutch time situations. And although he had a great game, 34 points, double double, Gobert couldn't guard him. The free throws, man, they reared their ugly head yesterday. They're gonna come back to bite us, man, in the playoffs. You gotta remedy this stuff, man. You have to remedy this stuff because it's only gonna become more and more of a problem. We trust you in late game situations with the ball in your hand, but if you can't make free throws, the opposite team is going to play on that, have you on the free throw line in clutch time situations, and we could be on the losing end because of missed free throws. It is very imperative that we remedy your free throws, man, especially in a late game situation. You've made drastic improvements, but playoffs come around, man, we're gonna need you to remedy that stuff, man. But I'm gonna get off my high horse. Again, y'all better players than I ever were, man. I'm y'all's biggest fan, but I'm also y'all's biggest critic. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. First quarter, man, Fred was getting active early. He had a highlight play here against Mike Conley. Snatch back, three-pointer. Yeah. He was hitting him with that sauce. And then a little later, man, he got Gobert on an island. And I mean, my favorite move when I was playing basketball was the hezzy. And Fred just showcased it here, man. It was masterclass effort, masterclass work, and the only thing that could have made it different was if Fred were to finish this play. He ended up going to the free throw line. I want to say he made 2 free throws, but yeah, man, yeah. That's one of this stuff where you like, oh yeah, he got the sauce. You jump out your seat. You know what I'm saying? That's where you put butts in the seats with plays like that. So, shout out to Fred. He was definitely doing his thing this game. Amen Thompson, man, he plays big in big moments. He had a spectacular dunk here. One of the better dunks in his career, man. He definitely took it to heart when I said earlier that we need to adopt the dunker's mindset, especially if we want to go far in the playoffs, because you do not want to miss critical layups, don't want to leave points on the floor. So try to dunk the ball as often as you can, because that not only has a higher efficiency rating when it comes to layups versus dunks, but again, it puts butts in the seats. It gets those guys those big contracts. That kind of stuff makes ESPN, and we're not doing it for the individual accolades, right? But we're just doing it to make sure that we guarantee those 2 points. I could care less about all the individual accolades. We want the team success. And the team success comes with putting the ball in the hole and playing defense. And Amen definitely is capitalizing off of those words that I said. And I'm hoping that everybody on the team takes these words seriously and this podcast that I'm saying seriously, because only want the best for the Houston Rockets, man. I'm the biggest Rockets fan. I say that over and over again. Jabari Smith Jr., man, in the last video that I had, I said that he was making a lot of improvements when it came to off the ball, off the dribble moves. I may have spoken too early. I got too mixed up when it came to last game versus this game. This game, that's where it comes into play. This play right here, man, it just shows his growth, man. Growth coming along well. Jabari shines in the big moments, man. His game is steadily improving. He knows what he needs to do to get better, man, and I see improvements in that regard every single game, man. I'm proud of Jabari, man. I love him on the team, man. His heart, his effort, and he does not shy away from the big moments, man. We need more players like that. Shout out to Jabari Smith Jr. Also in the second quarter, man, Şengün, I was critical on you earlier. Maybe a little critical on you later, but you were a monster the entire game. Huge effort, man. Gobert couldn't guard you, and he knew it. Şengün knew that you smell blood in the water, man, and y'all know what to do. Evidently, when the blood is in the water, man, you attack, keep your foot on the gas, and make sure that you keep your foot on the gas the entirety of the game, because it seems like we let our foot off the gas, we let these guys back in, and yeah, somebody named Madison almost cried themselves to sleep last night. Third quarter, man, watching the game again, I'm seeing that Gobert struggle from the free throw line, man. He was 1 for 6 from the line. Not a good percentage when it came to shooting. He is critical on that He's critical on that team. And we being up 16, it's unacceptable for us to let these guys back into the game. I just think that we could have done a different route, man. We could have done the hack of Gobert and put him on the free throw line and made us beat him. Made him beat us. Because we know that Anthony Edwards is going to do it, man. We know he's capable of beating anybody in the NBA. But somebody struggling, somebody that wants to shy away from the free throw line, that could definitely break up some of that chemistry, some of that run that they had on us. I'm not understanding. That's on the coaching staff, man. You got to be able to recognize that. And I was just seeing, maybe hindsight is 2020, but somebody in the coaching staff has to be able to point that out to where it's like, dude, this guy's 1 for 6 from the free throw line. Why don't we make him beat us? I don't know. Şengün, man, with another highlight here. It'll be scary hours pretty soon, man. It'll be scary hours pretty soon, man. 9 times out of 10, the big man on the opposite side of the team, he is not very good at lateral movement, lateral quickness, staying in front of his guy, especially around the three-point line. And if Şengün still does more plays like this, and he's only going to get better, if he keeps it up, it's going to be a nightmare, man. There's going to be a lot of, you remember the Derrick Rose flu games? It's going to be Alperen Şengün flu games. If you know, you know. Shout out to Jabari Smith Jr., man. He came alive in the fourth quarter. Shout out to him. Player of the game, Alperen Şengün, 34 points, man. Shout out to Amen Thompson. He had a great game as well. He's coming alive, man. I'm loving Amen Thompson in this game, man. Most potential on the team. What's for the birds, man? Alperen Şengün, late game free throws. Again, man. They're going to keep coming up until we fix it. And another thing that's for the birds is us with a lead against good teams, man. We got to find a way, man, to do the cruise control, man, and win these games. Also, man, special side note, man, a lot of trade rumors around the league. Greek Freak to Houston, D-Book from Phoenix to Houston. Hey, if Anthony Edwards comes available, y'all better get him. Peace, y'all.
I'm Trent is famous, ooh, I'm Trent is famous.